Hi everyone, this is Barrie Night, the Big Night In. I have one of our Queens, lady, lady minister, MP. She's the lady who's put a standard to the music of my era. When she came along, it was like a breath of fresh air, and she's been a great friend over the years. I've seen her in many airports, and we've just bonded. Ladies and gentlemen, Sonique. Hey, how are you? I've never
I'm
heard
really
this.
well. I'm really well. Well rested.
Well rested. Well, I'm too rested.
I get what you mean. I mean, I'm pretty much there as well. I'm very bored, but I have got 20 years of mess to clean up, so
Oh, and how's that going? How's that going?
it's done.
Oh, so okay. Well, when you go and mess it back up again, just do it again like you've never done it.
Ah, no,
No,
no, no.
no,
I don't want to
no,
ever see
no.
it looking like that again.
So, we've known each other a long time. We've done
We have.
plenty of shows, plenty of DJing. Your DJing career kicked off. We were just talking earlier on how looking at your style, you've always had that one classic style within you. You know what I mean? Your song or your songs are kind of. I say your name. Oh, I know that song. Oh, I know her. Everyone kind of knows because of your name. You get some people come along, they come and go. You've always just been on that kind of horizon, not up or down. So that's a. I think that's a good thing. That's a good
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. No news is good news, I suppose.
No, no. So, how did you come across that song, and how did it all happen for you? And what's the name of the song,
I.
by the way?
It feels
What's
so
that?
good. Is that what we're
There you
talking
go.
about? Yeah.
Well, you've had so many.
Ah.
Yeah, so you've had
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
many, so it feels so good.
No,
Yeah.
that's the big one though. That was the big one. Second big one was Sky. Third big one was Put a Spell on. So
That's the
yeah,
one. Yeah.
Feel So Good came up where I was thinking about it the other day. I think I wrote that song about 25 years ago, and it was a
I
drum and
was.
bass track. Yeah, believe it or not.
Wow.
And the verse went, "You always make me smile when I'm feeling down." So it stayed up. It never went
All right.
down.
Yeah.
And then when we changed it, when we decided, oh, listen, this is a good song, because basically what happened, I started DJing, and DJing was going really well, and I thought it's a bit silly. I'm playing all these people's records, but I can sing. Why don't I make a record? Then my friend Simon Bolosky turned around and said to me, "Oh, mate, you should Put a Spell on You, be really good idea." And I was like, "Okay, let's go for it." Actually, at first I thought it was a rubbish idea, but I went with it anyway because it was my mate, and it did really well. Like when I say, for me, it was like in 40 or something, and I was like, "Ooh, woo, woo, that's fantastic." But then we were panicking; we didn't know what to bring out next. So then we came around my house, we sat down, going through all my little cassettes, all the songs that I've written, and that one came up. We're like, yeah, maybe we could do something. We're gonna turn that into a dance track, and so we did, and then we went in studio. And then that's when the verse turned into "You always make me smile
Oh,
and I'm feeling down," and then it made
oh.
the "and that's what takes you high." That's what made that bit sound so dramatic, because it was, so that
And that's a
really,
classic. That's a
it
classic
became a
moment, isn't it?
classic.
Yeah.
The weirdest thing is about it, when you were doing it, you have no idea, that 20 years time down the road, you're going to be talking about this track. There's no way you ever perceive
Oh.
that. No. So
It's
even
like
when you're talking to me now, it's
mm,
a bit of a shock. I'm like, I
mm.
can't believe you're talking about this track, because
But
it's such a
it's like Firestarter classic, roller
yeah,
coaster. You
yeah,
say the song,
yeah,
you know the name. You know
yeah.
what I
You
mean?
do.
You know,
Yeah,
uh,
love for
and them songs there, they were proper going out and dance. It come on, you had to
I
get on the
put on
dance
my
floor.
lap.
Hello, hello,
He's
look at
got
that.
all of this weight on my lap. It's just like, dude,
Oh,
you're
bless
the
him.
size of it.
Look at him. I did. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely.
Say
I, I
hello.
got me. I got my cats here, but they're all over the gaff. That's
I've got
lovely.
the,
That's that's good. So 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 now, what are you up to? What have you been doing?
I've been besides cleaning the house. I've actually written a new album. It's
Wow.
finished. And I've just been really busy, but I've been doing it in a way because I write and do all that stuff anyway. But I produced this album,
Great.
so I've been basically in the studio writing and producing since I've been in the house. That's
Right.
it. Cleaning, writing, producing, and talking to everybody.
And dog poop. Pick up the dog poop. Don't forget the dog. When you take him for a
No.
walk.
The dogs are trained well, man. I couldn't have dogs and pooed everywhere.
No, in the garden.
Yeah, in the garden, but they've even got a little toilet area where they just go in that one area because
Brilliant.
Yeah.
We are going to be doing hopefully a live show, so it'd be lovely if you can come down and say hello to everyone.
I thought you wanted me to sing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, of course. Come and surprise people. But when we toured, when that first All We Hits come out, and we toured. I mean, we went around the world. We went for the MTV. We done Top of the Pops. We done, you name it. How many shows did we do?
The last time
100.
I saw you, we were in Australia.
Yeah.
In the airport, in Businessland.
I was with Ronan.
Yeah.
And he said, "Here's that dodgy bird looking at you." I mean, where? I went, "Oh, don't listen to me." No, but we did. We keep a meeting in lounges, innit? And you literally flew out to do something and flew back, right?
No, I had just finished the tour of Australia and New Zealand. Just finished, and I was absolutely exhausted. I couldn't wait to get back home. Australia is a nice long flight, isn't it?
Oh, but even going across, people don't realise how big Australia is. When you fly from you can fly 6 hours to Perth and New Zealand,
Perth and Sydney are just, and Adelaide are just it's just miles away.
But it's a different life. Oh, ain't it great there?
I love that place. They're really nice people out there. Food is amazing. It's beautiful.
And another thing, I've been talking to a lot of people about, and it's in our, as a young black woman and as a young black guy, we've done very well, and we've kind of set a standard for a lot of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what's going on in America and what's going on. I mean, seeing that really upset me. That upset me. Sorry,
it's so destroyed because you've worked really hard to not have that image of you put out there, and then you have all these people then they see. First of all, you've got all the looting. I can't stand that. Like, okay, make a stand. I get it. Make your stand. Say this is not what you like. But looting is not the answer. You're going right back into, they're falling into their hands. How they, I've got people come around here, like a friend of mine, a white guy, and he's falling for it. He's like, "Oh, well, you see, look, they're all looting." And I'm like, look, you can't just blame them. Okay, yeah, you can blame them because they are stupid, But it's all part of whatever. They're put in that position where they feel like that's what they got to do. But that's a stupid thing that they think that they have to do that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You don't have to. You make a stand. You do your little peaceful protest. You get everybody on your side. It will take time, but it will happen. It will make a difference. Looting is just like just digging a bigger hole for yourself. Why would you do that? I've spent, let's put it this way, I've spent all my life trying to hold it down, being good, paying all my this, doing all that, doing all the right things. And then these idiots come along and go looting. And then I said to my mate, I said, now when I walk down the road, they thinking I'm going to loot. I'm a looter.
Yeah, definitely. I understand that part of it. But what I do understand as well is someone said to me a couple of days ago, I do an interview, they said, "Barrie, have you got a statement for the paper?" I go, "Yes, this is the statement." They filmed that one. That's all I said to him.
What's
they
that?
Filmed, They
That,
filmed that one.
well, did you see what the latest one I put on my Instagram was from Will Smith. Did you see that one? The
No, I
latest one
didn't
where
saw it.
he said racism hasn't got worse. It's just been filmed.
Brilliant. Same thing. Same thing.
Isn't
I
it?
didn't see that.
That is
I
that.
said the same
And it's,
thing.
yeah, it is. It's always been. I mean, look, if I never really talk about it because I don't like to bring that negative part of my life into the surface because a lot of people don't understand it. They just don't. They just say, oh, you must have done something to cause that. Well, no, not really. I haven't caused anything to do with anything. I've just lived. I've had a hard time. I've been spat at in the street. I've had all of that done to me.
Yeah.
But if I let that affect my life, then I'm just as bad as everyone else. You don't let that stuff get to you. You just fight harder.
Yeah, well, I
don't say harder, not physically, but you fight harder to be a better person and to keep what you've got going.
Because what I was saying to a lot of my friends and people online is that when they say, my community are my friends. And my friends are black, white, Greek, Turkish, German, every nation. In the music business, we were never like that. And in where I live, we were blessed to having this whole culture of people. It was there, but we didn't allow it to affect us.
No.
Now, and when I said to some of the youths at the moment, I'm saying to them, listen, let me explain something to you. If you get pulled up by the police, I'm so-and-so, so-and-so, I have nothing, blah, 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 and that's it. You got to understand, they're pulling you up because you are all killing each other.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. They couldn't. So if they don't pull you up, you have a got them. If you do pull you up, you have a got them. They can't win. No. And you need to all understand each other. And we have to educate the parents.
Yeah, they educate the parents, but the kids as well. Like I've always been like when I get stopped, because everyone gets stopped, and I'll be driving around in Aston Martin and still get stopped,
Yeah.
And so it doesn't matter what car you're driving, you're getting stopped anyway. Now, someone always told me this from years ago. They said, listen, when you get stopped by the police, don't get all rude. What is the point? What is the point? You're not going to get anywhere with that one, right?
Give them
so
nothing.
If they're going to be horrible to you, they're going to be,
Give them
you're
nothing.
Not going to get No, it's just be nice. That's it. Just hi officer, blah blah blah. This is why are you stopping me? Let them do their checks and done. A couple of times I've had a hard time with them. One time I had tinted windows, and I had them because back in the day when I was really, really, famous, and I was in your favor, and I asked them, can I have tinted windows? And they said, yeah, you can have certain grade. So anyway, one night I'm DJing in Cardiff, and this guy decides he wants that off, and he's not letting me leave. He's not letting me drive. I've got a driver. He won't let me go until I peel those off. And everyone is saying to him, but that's Sonique, leave her alone, she's not even drinking, she's not there. No, she's not going anywhere. And I was just like, do you know what? I let him do it, because I'm not going to argue with you about it. If that's what that's really important for you this night, that comes off of there while everybody's getting killed or stabbed or whatever.
Yeah.
That's more important to you. A tear come down my eye after that because I was disappointed.
Yeah.
I was disappointed in him. And it was like, dude, there's all this stuff going on and you've spent all this energy and time making me peel all this thing off while, pubs are out, clubs are out. And this is what you got your time. My driver was black. I have to add.
Did you peel off yourself? Did you peel it yourself?
He made us, he made us peel it off. Yeah, he was. There's ones that, but look, I've been in America and I've been stopped by the police once, and I was always hire a nice car, and I got stopped, and they went, and they started already like, whose car is this, whatever, and I was like, I'm sorry, officer, what did I do wrong? And he goes, you're not American, and I was like, no, I'm English. Oh, sorry, ma'am. And absolutely, completely different person in seconds.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, is that just because I'm English? Is that because I've got an English accent? Is that why?
Wow.
He gave me I'm just a tourist. He doesn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't get that. I really didn't get that. I just thought that was odd. It's like, well, I'm staying in England then.
Well, I tell you a funny story. I was on tour with Pink Floyd, and we're down in Alabama in 1987. You know, imagine now, you know, they just had the Rodney King and all that's kicking off. And I go on to the paddle steamer, and it's the McDonald's, and it's black. Me and Gary Wallace, it's just all black people. So I go up to the counter. I go, hi, can I have a Big Mac and pork and chips and so on and so. And the place stopped because they're like, what did you say? I said I want a Big Mac, a quarter pounder, and a milkshake. Say that again, and they couldn't believe that I was English. And then I was around 8 or 9 white, the band or white. And I said, right, lads, we need to go now. And the lady went, excuse me, are you in charge of these? I went, yeah, yeah. No, are you the boss? And the guy said, yeah, he's our boss. He makes us look, you're their boss? They couldn't believe that. But I'm not. I'm just doing my minding work. I'm just doing my work.
Yeah,
but
But they
something
like that happened to me. They couldn't believe it, could they?
No.
I had that to me in Miami. I took my stylist with me to my Vegas for his birthday. You know, he's a friend of mine, whatever. And I was like, you know, I'll treat you. We'll come to Vegas with. Took him there, and then we were just walking in some mall or something, and this kind of hillbilly-looking guy come up, and he went staring at me, and then he stares at my stylist, white guy Jimmy, and he goes to me, oh, you must be so lucky to have this man to bring you all over the world. I was just like, dude, I'm employing this idiot.
Yeah. I'm his boss.
Yeah. I was like, are you stupid? Oh, God, yeah, you are.
But it's strange how...
It's terrible. It's pre-judging, pre-thinking, reading books by the cover. We need to stop all of that. You know, and the good thing about being of a darker skin, you get to know how that feels and how not to let that happen or to treat other people like that. Because I've noticed, well, in other places and even America, the blacks are quite racist as well. It's just everyone needs to stop. It's just like we should just stop with the hating and stuff and just kind of start living. Realize that you've got. I always say to people, did your dad make this planet, or did anyone that you know make this planet, or did you find it here? Oh yeah, of course you found it here. So why are you acting like it's yours? Yeah. Come on, come together.
Yeah, Mother, what's going on now with this thing that's going around the world? Mother Nature's saying, just give you a little tester. You think you own it, you own nothing. You own nothing. Because when it comes to it, I'll just breathe on you and you're gone. You're kissing the dog.
Yeah. Because he knows what he does. He knows when I get a little agitated, you know, because I like, Mom's trying to the point. And he gives me the look and he's like, don't do it.
Don't go there.
Don't go there, Mama. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
I think when you do sort it out, that's why you ain't got a man, because he's looking at them. When you bring a man in the house, he's just like,
Oh, do you know what? Yeah, I broke up with my boyfriend over a year ago. And I just haven't bothered. You know what? At the moment, I'm just taking care of myself for now. And normally I don't. I'm always working, and I've got someone, and I'm working. I'm going so. And so this time I was like, let's break that cycle. Just be single for a while, and then the bloody lockdown happened.
Now listen, there's single, and then there's single, and it's part of our life where we don't want to be single. But you know what? Sometimes you need to have that breather, and it might have been a good thing to have that long breather. You're doing your album, you've done your house, you're doing things you're not supposed to be doing, and that's a great thing. Look at me, the psychiatrist. No, is it? What am I? What you call
psychologist.
It?
Psychiatrist.
One of them people.
Yeah, but one of them style.
It's been really, really lovely talking to you, as you know.
Always, you too, Barrie.